All right, folks, what's up? Well, we are only on the YouTube channel, so I know folks are looking for us on the Facebook, but there's some problems there. Someone hacked my account, and I don't have control of the Dr. Ian Cummings account. So probably what you could do, you could just message someone and let them know. All right, send a link for them. I'm trying to get the link out to folks now. Yeah. So, all right, you can still chat. Let us know where you're coming in from. Let us know where you're coming from. From a voice like I can't respond, but just
Serious.
Yeah, his voice. Yeah. And then YouTube. Okay, folks. So we still trying to get hey, that's what's up. Right, my Facebook account was hacked, so we are not on the Facebook anymore. We're going to be doing YouTube, so it's just a matter of getting our folks to let them know that where we are now. So if those of you who are on, you could just subscribe to this channel. All right, so this is going to be our morning breakfast brew channel. We're going to be running. All right, so just spread the message probably where you are there. Let folks know we are on. All right. So Keeshon just want to share with this.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope all is well. Hope you're ready to run. Hope you're ready to roll. We are pressing forward. The session that we had Monday was very impactful. I mean, I went ahead and reiterated on the 3 W's that you mentioned, right? Because that was really impactful for me. Right? When you're planting a seed and you're expecting a harvest, you have to weed, water, and wheat. That was real powerful.
Weed, water, wheat.
Yeah. Just wanted to reiterate that.
All right. So those of you on just know Arima is in the house, Dassel is in the house. All right. So let's get it on. I know that some of the folks there, but we're gonna do something different. I'm trying not to do anything on the Facebook page, all right, because I don't have full ownership of the Dr. Ian Cummings, so I don't want to post anything up there. All right, so we'll be doing this, minding my business on the YouTube here, so that you can share and you can let folks know. I think probably probably later on today, I'm gonna do a video to put it out on the post, so we can be set for Friday, for the Friday coming. All right, so let the folks know, all right, that my Facebook account was hacked, so I don't have full access to it. So this is why we're using the YouTube. All right, so probably might be doing also Instagram. So we do YouTube and Instagram. All right, so let's get it on now. So we have been sharing for a while now in the area of personal development in different areas, and we have been sharing on in terms of the laws of intentionality, different laws. We went into different things, and on Monday we touched on mentoring, and probably we just want to just stay on that a little bit. All right, on mentoring, because I really believe that it's really it's critical and it's needed. Okay, in terms of the mentoring aspect. And for those of you who are on, for those of you that will be listening, there's some of the traits that we spoke about on mentoring. We ask that you, if you're a leader, probably you're a business person, or a leader in whatever capacity, because we are all leaders. All right. I think passing on what you know to someone else is really, really important.
Yeah.
If you talk about mentoring, you can't talk about mentoring without talking about legacy. Right? Because it's leaving something. And sometimes we think about leaving in terms of a building. All right. But I believe that if you're going to leave something, I believe that pouring into somebody else is going to last longer than just leaving a monument.
Yeah.
All right. Now, a monument is good. When you go this building with your name on it, or Keeshon, AscendX, all that stuff. All right. But when you point at people, okay, mentoring, you multiply.
Yeah.
It go further, you go faster, and you are able to capitalize in a wider area. Okay, remember, you're transforming lives.
Right.
So a building is good, but a building is sometimes stand up there when people pass. So if I don't go Mexico, I will never see a building. The building's in Mexico, right? But if you point to people, if you point to someone, right, that's life transforming. That person will stand before 1,000, 5, or whoever, but it multiplies. So it's just like dropping a seed into one person, all right? Because what was the phrase? You can tell how many apple on the tree, but you can't tell how many apple in the seed.
Correct.
All right. So you can count the apples in the bag of 5 apples, but you cannot count how many apples in a seed, because that's the power and the potent power in a seed, because the seed carries everything. All right. So this morning we're just going to chit chat with you a little bit on the area, and I wanna piggyback on the 2 things I'm going to piggyback on. You mentioned it just now when you spoke on the weed.
Yeah.
Water, you know what?
Weed, water.
Weed, weight, and water. All right. So, and then I'm going to use this morning. We're going to go into the same Elijah concept.
Yeah.
All right. Because when you look from a biblical perspective, and in terms of leaders, so you had for those of you who are familiar, you had Abraham.
Yeah.
He poured to Isaac, his son. Right. Then Moses had Joshua. Okay, so Joshua was always with Moses. We're showing you the concept with having a mentee and the power of mentor-mentee relationship. That is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to look at some biblical principles, also some secular principles also. So you have Moses, Joshua. All right, Joshua was always with Moses right through. He pointed, so he saw everything. Because two other things that are critical in mentoring. Yeah? You have access and you have exposure. All right, access and exposure. So when you are mentoring someone, you give them, that person have access to you. Okay, but the access is going to be based on the person's interest and growth and all that stuff. Okay, so when we say access, we don't mean just anybody you are the person going to be, but it gives that person access into you. Okay, and also exposure. So for instance, and I want to share this. For instance, like if I'm mentoring you, then and I am on a platform speaking to thousands, and I'm doing that. So because I'm mentoring you, there are times now I will expose you to my platform.
Sure.
All right, because it gives you leverage.
Yeah.
So the time it took me to build that platform, the time it took me to make that connection, all right, the labor, all that stuff and thing to build what I build. No, I begin to mentor you.
Yeah.
And in 30 minutes,
yeah.
in 30 days, in a week time, right? Because of me mentoring you, I put you on that platform. So you have exposure now to what I built. Right? Because mentoring give you leverage, is exposure, right? And you have exposure to that level. You're not going to get that. So for somebody to get that now, they have to labor. They have to find this person and do such stuff. But when you connect to a mentor, remember, a mentor give you leverage. He already built that platform. He made those connections at that level.
Yeah.
And because now you are connected to him, he begin to gradually expose you. Also, you want to touch anything on that?
I'm listening.
All right, okay.
I'm seeing it in my mind as
right.
well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So also, like for instance, now, like the things I'm doing, okay, the books I'm reading.
Yeah.
Okay, so I may say, okay, I'm Keeshon, I'm reading this book on faith. Okay, I want you to check it out. Right, you pull it up and think. So what built me, what is building me, what I'm exposed to, you have access to that.
Sure.
All right. You also have it also give you access to people that I'm connected to.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will be able to meet people that you will normally meet. Okay. It will take you, might take you years to meet these individuals.
Yeah, correct.
And sometimes you will never even meet those individuals
without
having that kind of connection. So a mentor gives you that kind of exposure. So for those of you who are on this morning, all right, and those of you who are listening later on, we are dealing with the mentor-mentee relationship. We are talking about exposure, and we're talking about access to that mentor that you have.
Yeah.
All right. So the Elijah example I want to share. So the concept of this is unique, really, really unique. And for those of you who probably when you get some time read 2 Kings chapter 1, chapter 2 there, all right, and 1 Kings chapter 18, 19 there. It will give you the account on this whole relationship with Elisha and Elijah. So remember we mentioned Moses, Joshua, all right, be with Moses for years, going up in the mount. When Moses died, guess what? Joshua was right there.
Yeah.
So he saw everything. And he was modeled before the people. So the people now didn't have to wonder who's going to take the place.
Yeah.
Right? Because they saw him with Moses. Moses approved him. Moses lay hands on him. So that succession was there. Legacy was passed on. But he was mentored. Then you have Jesus now with the disciples.
Yeah.
Okay, the 12. He brought 12 disciples. The first thing when he started his ministry, he went for 12 and he began to point to them. Okay, he began and he taught them by example, by lifestyle. So most of the things that he did was really teaching moments they had with him. Okay, so he was teaching them to do things. They asked questions, he pulled them aside. And sometimes with that kind of group mentoring, you find out that when he did things publicly that they didn't understand, when they asked him, he pulled them square and he said, listen to me, this is what. All right, so he explained to them and they were able to ask him really, really tough questions. So that cleared up a lot of things that the public did not understand.
Yeah.
So that is what being close, having a mentor, give you that kind of exposure, give you that kind of connection, all right, and give you that kind of leverage. It cause you to build that leverage.
Sure.
Okay. So let's touch a little bit on the Elijah example, because somebody will ask, well, what the mentee is doing. All right, what the mentee is doing.
Yeah.
All right. So in the case with Elisha is the mentee, Elijah is the mentor. Right. Okay. So when the Bible says that when God spoke to him, he came and he touched him. He stopped what he was doing. Okay. He was plowing, he was working, 12 yoke of oxen, all that stuff, which means he wasn't just on the block chilling out.
Yeah.
He was into hardcore labor. They had a family business.
He was doing something.
He was doing something. All right. So when he met him, and I think last time I touched on this, I said he left everything because sometimes you have to disconnect to connect.
Yeah.
All right. And when you meet someone, a mentor, all right, that you really connect, you feel that you touch him. And I said to you that the first thing is the touch, because remember I said to you when we did Monday, I said when I met my mentor years ago, right, and that connection, that heartfelt connection, when I sat in his presence and he spoke, I felt like, wow. If you're feeling down and your mentor call you, or the person you connected to call you, and they speak to you that morning, how you feel after? Okay, are you going to feel down, or you feeling real tired? But when that person speak to you, you feel, as I said before, you could have run through a troop and leap over a wall. You feel like you could take over the world. Things that you were not able to do, or the challenges that were there, you was able to see clear. That's happened to me. So I knew from that aspect that this is person I'm supposed to connect with.
Yeah.
All right. If you connect to a mentor at that kind of level, because there's a spiritual connection to emotional connection that you sense that, hey, this person was designed to take me to my next level. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, and we'll touch this here too, the reason I'm saying that I see it a lot because the problem we have with mentor-mentee is sometimes mentee, again, they connect to a mentor, but they don't want to listen.
Yeah.
Right? They don't want to take instructions to say, well, okay. And a mentor really is not going to force anything to you. He's going to tell you, hey, you should do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then probably you might just go and do your own thing.
Yeah.
Okay. But you have to be able to listen. You have to be able to take instructions. And sometimes you have to abandon your way. You think that you know it.
Right.
You're connected to somebody who have been through who have the certificate, the proof, the experience, and you see it before them. They're telling you, listen, me, don't make that deal.
Yeah.
Or they tell you, listen, me, don't connect to so and so, stay away from that group of people, or whatever.
Yeah.
And you say, nah, all right, you must be able to listen and be obedient to follow, because if you follow in a mentor and the benefit from that, and this is key, Keeshon, the benefit from that relationship, you must be able to listen.
Yeah. Key.
Yeah. This is why I said that heart connection is important.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people sometimes they don't listen for the instruction because they feel they know.
Yeah.
And they have too much other voices also speaking into them. Right? So they have to now evaluate. My mentor told me to do so and so.
Yeah.
All right. And you say why I should do it. But you went somewhere else, now somebody called you. I said, boy, no, you shouldn't do that, so and so.
Yeah.
No, you're confused. Okay. This is why for me, the heart connection is the first thing is key.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a mentor will tell you to do something that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
You don't want to do. You don't want to do.
No, and not just that. You know, if you have a mentor for a specific reason, more than likely that person is gonna guide you down a path that no one else can assist you with. So that would mean they are gonna give you information that's gonna be different from all the other types of information that you're gonna get most times.
Okay, right.
So by understanding that, it automatically means that you're gonna get different information from that person compared to almost everybody else in your life. Else you wouldn't have needed the mentor in the first place.
Right. Okay.
So it highlights the need.
Yeah.
And it highlights why you connected to that specific person. That specific person came with experience. They came with a platform, as you rightfully said. They came with specific information. And I would hope that you expect to get different information from them than anybody else. It's what makes them valuable. It's what makes them your mentor.
Right.
Them giving you advice that is not more than likely going to be synergizing with everybody else. And it may not synergize with your mom, your dad, your close friend, your family member, because if they knew that information, you would have gotten that from them.
Yeah.
I remember telling, and I say this all the time because I learned this as well in my journey forward. People that are going to change your life is going to come in the form of strangers most times. Right? And a mentor can represent someone that is going to enter your life to take you into the next season.
Yeah.
Now, what that also tells me is that the people in your life right now that you know, like, love, and trust, if they had the answers that you were seeking for, because they know you, like you, and trust you, they would have given you that already. Yeah. So a mentor automatically tells me that you're gonna get information from that individual that you won't get otherwise.
Yeah.
Most times.
Yeah. Folks, you're hear this stuff, and this is from and Keeshon, I'm telling you, and I will stick on that the heart connection.
Yeah.
Because when you begin to walk that journey, that they will tell you to do things that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
You feel is wrong, but because you know that this person, you connect to this person for a particular reason, even if it's for a particular season.
Yeah.
Okay, when you get because remember your next level is based on instructions.
Sure.
All right, and the instructions now is going to be based on your obedience to really apply the instructions. And a lot of people, they get instructions, they say they connect to a mentor, but then why it is they're not moving?
Yeah.
Because if you do a proper evaluation, you realize that majority of those people don't listen.
Yeah.
Then why it is you connect to a mentor that is producing, productive, right, in the right place. So and why it is you're not producing, you are not successful.
Yeah.
All right. One of my things, why I started doing mentoring, and I'll tell you this, and I'll share this with you because we chit-chatting this morning.
Yeah.
All right. I realized that. So I asked this individual, I'm going to call him the name, right? Right? Who mentored? He say a mentor, he says he's a millionaire, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And for years, I realized, I said, but who are the millionaires around you?
that you created.
That you created.
Yeah.
So I literally, what I just look at the fruits, because the fruits don't lie.
Yeah.
Listen, the fruits don't lie. Okay. So if I am a mentor, if I'm a millionaire, right, then let's say for 3 years, 5 years, and I have a product and I'm teaching this product and I have people around me, then how many millionaires around me? Have I birthed any millionaires?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was something I dealt with. That's one that I battled with in terms of my connection to individuals. All right, out in that even spiritual field, we call it, right?
Yeah.
I look at that, and to me, that is something that you have to pour your heart into. So as a leader, as a mentor who operates at that level, you must have a heart for people around you to bring them up, to raise them up, to pour into. Because part of the process of mentoring is to show them the path and to cause them to avoid the paths that you pass.
Yeah.
So if it took me 10 years to get this, when you connect to me and begin to mentor you, it must take you at least 3 years.
Yeah.
It must take you less, because you will not make the mistakes. You will not go into the pitfall that I passed through and I went through, because now you have somebody who is before you, all right, and say, listen to me, avoid this. Avoid that. Now, it doesn't mean to say that you will have to go through some things.
Of course.
Okay, because life itself will teach you some things, and there are some things that you must go through.
Correct.
Because I honestly believe also that breaking and hurt and all these things, disappointment, is part of your journey.
Process.
Because there are things that you won't learn unless you get hurt.
Unless you get experience.
But the experience, some of it, and then the experience is here to them, right? So Keeshon put a nice experience. But I said, listen, you will get hurt. Right? But the thing is, it's not that, it's what did you learn?
What did you learn?
Because these are learning moments. These are teaching moments. Right? But most of the time, people focus more on the tragedy that happened, more than why this happened, what this is.
The lesson in
teaching, the lesson in the tragedy. That's it. The lesson in the tragedy. Okay, so having a mentor will cause you to avoid a lot of things, but understanding the mentor-mentee relationship so that you can benefit from it is critical. Okay, you have to be able to listen. You have to be able to be humble. All right, be teachable. Right, you have to be able to be teachable. Sometimes you may have to take insults and sometimes all that stuff. But I'm telling you, it's a price. It's a price. No one said to be stupid. Okay, but you have to understand this. To me, I gotta humble myself.
Of course.
And sometimes the process that the mentor is putting you through is as a result of what he or she sees inside of you to bring it out. Okay, so they're not going to. You're seeing this what you want in your mentor. They're not going to just give it to you just so. There's a price, there's a process, that there's a journey that they got to take you through, because if they just drop it in your hand, you will mismanage it. Because management is critical for when you begin to, that's something you got to learn. You have to know how to manage, and management comes on different levels. If you manage, in terms of, you have to learn to manage 5. If you can't manage 5, then how can you manage 10? If you can't manage 10, then how can you manage 100? You can from 100 into thousands, into millions, but it starts at one level. So it don't start with a big amount. Okay, it always starts with increments. And so if you have a proper mentor, when he comes, when you sit before them, when you connect with them, they will say things intentionally. They will do things intentionally to see your response.
Of course.
Have you ever had something like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, let me share this with you. Like so recently someone called me to mentor, right? And but because of my schedule, I'm real busy. So I said it was Saturday, bam, 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 time and everything. And I was out. And I watched the time. I said, all right, let me see if they will call or anything. Let me see how hungry they want this thing. And I didn't go. Yes, I was available. Yes, I was. I could have called them and said, okay, let's start. But I wanted to see how hungry this person is. Right? Because this person had said they want mentoring, and we said it, and they never followed through. This is about a year after they call back and say, "You're ready?" A year after. They call back and say, "Listening, I'm ready for mentoring." Okay, so we set it up and say, "Okay, the time," and they say, "Okay, Saturday, when we're going to start so and so." So when I saw the time coming, I said, "Okay, I'm not going to call them. All right, let me see if this person, how hungry, if they're ready." They never called. A week after they called, and they said that, They said, I was waiting for you, but it didn't come on.
Huh?
They was waiting for me, but I didn't come on. I didn't come on the live. I said, well, okay, all right. No. That for some people, they say, well, I could have just put it live, but no, it's when you're mentoring people. I'm telling you that when selecting mentees as a mentor, I mean, people just call every day for mentoring.
Sure.
Right? I can't just mentor everyone just like that.
Of course.
Okay. I think remember the book I give you?
Yeah.
Right. He talk about the type of mentors.
Yeah.
Who should I mentor?
Yeah.
Who should I mentor? We're going to talk about that Friday. who should I mentor? Because it's not everyone as a mentor. You cannot mentor everyone.
Correct.
So this is why sometimes mentees can't get into circle. They can't connect with certain individuals, because the fact is you can't mentor everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to be able to know as a mentor who to choose as a mentee. Yeah. There are certain qualities and certain that you look for. Yeah, look for, because remember when you reach a certain level, Keeshon, all right, in terms of business, in terms of whatever business, ministry, whatever you're doing, okay, there are certain things you can't really handle.
Exactly.
Yes, you need a certain type of people around you, but then there are individuals but you need to mentor people. You need to have mentees.
Yeah.
Okay, because remember, as we started the conversation talking about having a building or having people. So some people, when they die, you leave a building, which is not bad, okay?
Yeah.
But then you want to be able to have a legacy. You want to be able to pour into people.
Sure.
Okay, so because people will multiply. Because if I pour into you, you stand to talk to 100 people. Yeah. You understand? Those hundreds talking to another 100 and thousands. Yeah. So if I take my time with one unique individual that's going to multiply, so he's going to take what I have. So I may be just reaching 100 people, 500 people, okay? Yeah. And just one person I begin to mentor. That person now will be able to stand before thousands. And not only that, will be able to travel all over the world. Sure. So where I couldn't go, I am going through my mentee. Yeah. Okay, so selecting the right person to point to, because remember, this is years of experience. Okay, years of experience. So it's not just the book knowledge, but remember, life itself will the things that you pass through, the experience. Okay, you can't pay for that.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
And now you sit at the feet of a mentor, you connect to somebody, you capitalize on it. Yeah. All right. When you're in their presence, make sure and listen. Make sure and be attentive. We touch on some of these things on Monday. Make sure you take in notes and you recording all that stuff, and you go back and you play it over. You listen. What are the integral points I need to apply? You jot down. Okay. And Maxwell say you jot down and then you journal. Right. So you jot down points when you were there, or you record it. But you must have a time through the week where you sit down and you journal everything and you put it together. And have the key things, because they're going to be dropping a lot of nuggets, a lot of stuff. And as you connect to them, remember we said more is caught than taught. So you're caught and taught. So let's go into the good book now. Sure. So Elisha, Elijah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. These are two prophets in the Bible for those of you. All right. So he got instruction from God to go and anoint this guy, to touch him, to take his place. All right. And I think when we had started the podcast, I touched on this a little bit, but not get into. But this is good for mentoring, so I want to touch on it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what he had, his assignment, he said he want to God to take his life, right? He said, so okay. God came to him and said, go and anoint Elisha to take your place as a prophet, and anoint 2 kings to continue. So, and I always say this, Keeshon, the responsibility that Elijah had, it did not even finish the tail end, but it took 2 kings and 1 prophet to finish it. Now, if you just think about that weight he was carrying, one man alone was carrying. Okay? So he said, okay, go on and anoint, go and touch Elijah. The Bible says he touched him. This is why I always mention the touch. Okay? Emotionally connected to somebody. You feel that, the other day say you call me, and it was so like thinking, and I just call you a couple of times. That connection, that synergy, you gotta have that synergy with your mentor. Yeah. All right. Then he left what he was doing, he followed. And the Bible says he began to pour water, which means now Elijah, who had a business, a company, the family, he left his family business to follow this man. All right. And pour water. All right. Now that pour water means he began to serve him.
Okay.
So anything Elijah wanted, Elisha was going to get it for him. Right. Now Elijah had a school of the prophets. So he was grafted into the school of the prophets. Right. So which means now there were other students in the class.
Understood.
So it was not just him, but he was handpicked for a specific reason. So point number one there, you have to know what you are positioned for with your mentor, because there are other mentees.
Yeah.
Okay. But you have to understand that you are unique. What are you here for? You come to the meeting. What are you calling for? Everybody, because that is important, because with what I'm going to share, right? So years after all the training, all the mentoring, years after, the Bible says Elijah is about to be taken up.
Yeah.
2 Kings chapter 2, read it when you get some time. Okay, he's about to be taken up. And so everybody in the school of prophets knew that his master, so they said to him, your master is going to be taken up. Do you know that? He said, yes, hold your peace. So then everyone knew, all right, in this school, that master prophet is going. Elisha also knew.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going on a journey now, and that journey is not coming back. So there are three places he went in the Bible. Have it: Bethel, Gilgal, and Jericho. These are spot stuff. And every time he stopped, he said to Elisha, "Stay here. I'm coming back." All right, and Elisha now did not stay.
Okay.
No, he did not obey him. He disobeyed him. Because he was hungry. He knew that this man, my mentor, is carrying something for me, and he's going to leave, and I wouldn't see him again. And I want to get this before I leave.
Yeah.
No, it's critical, okay? Because your mentor is carrying something for you.
Yeah.
You have to get it before he leaves.
Yeah.
Before he leaves Earth.
Yeah.
Before he finishes what he's doing. So know the reason you are connected for. Because you're connected for purpose. Everybody is in the class. You have to know what it is you are connected for. Your mentor is speaking to other people. He's interacting with other folks. But why are you connected to him? Okay? Because if you don't know, you will end up staying in a place that you have no right to stay. Although your mentor is telling you to stay there, he knew his mentor is going. No, he said, "No, I'm going with you." As God, he said, "I'm going with you." So three places, bam, go with him. So the last place now, the close, he said, "I'm going over Jordan." He said, "Stay here, I'm coming back." He said, "No, I'm going with you." Okay. Are you ready to go with your mentor?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go with your mentor? Okay. Let me just plug this in here. Sometimes your mentor will say, "Okay, Keeshon, this guy is coming down to do a course. You should go and take it."
Yeah.
So he might tell you, go so and so. Or you will say, "Okay, I'm going to Barbados to do something. I want you to come with me." All right. So he may take you on trips. He may take you stuff with him. Those times you have to know why it is I need you that, because I'm going to be exposed to a level that I believe is important for you.
Understood.
I'm going to expose to some things, or I'm going to teach, or I'm going to do some stuff there. But what I'm exposed to is going to be necessary for you. Yeah. So I'm inviting you to come.
Yeah.
All right. Look at the invitation from your mentor.
Correct.
Don't miss the invitation from your mentor. So the last spot was where? Jericho, the Jordan River.
Yeah.
So they crossed now. And here the punchline is. So when they stopped at Jericho, they crossed the river, Jordan, he stopped. Elijah now turned to him and said, "What do you," no, this is my own terms. This is 2023 version. He said, "What do you want me to give you for following me all these years and getting nothing?" Listen, because remember, he's going, your mentor is carrying something for you.
Yeah.
All right. Your mentor is carrying something for you. Know what it is, why you are connected. All right. And knowing why you're connected, because listen to me, nobody's perfect. You're going to hear all kind of stuff by your mentor, all kind of thing you hear. And if you study crazy people, cynical people, all right, you will miss out on an opportunity of a lifetime of the person that was assigned to develop you and bring something out of you for this season in your life.
Sure.
And if you listen to crazy people, they will cause you to miss opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay? Know why you are connected. Everyone is not perfect. Understand? You will hear things of your mentor that you like people saying, shut your ears from those things. You didn't connect for gossip.
Correct.
We'll say it again. You were not connected for gossip. All right? Know why you're connected.
Yeah.
So he said, stay here. All right? And he did not stay. So he stopped now when he crossed Jordan. Look at him now, because he's seeing, wow, boy, the tenacity in this man, boy, this man really, I can leave this stuff with him. He's not giving up. All this is a test. All this is, he's not giving up. He's not giving up. I tell him, stay. He didn't stay. He's hungry. All right, you got to be hungry. So you look at him now. I said, what do you want me to give you for following all these years and getting nothing? Now, Elisha represents the next generation. He represents the school of the prophets who was on the other side.
Yeah.
Now, remember, all of them was in the school. All of them was being, quote unquote, mentored. But how come it's only Elisha is on the other side? And they're on the other bank watching?
Because he followed.
Oh, come on. You're hungry. You got to be hungry to burst the pack.
Yeah.
Understand? If all of us in the school and all of them knew Elijah was going to be taken up, how come now is only Elisha on the other side of Jordan? Oh, think about that. Think about that. Because people in the class for different reasons, you know.
Yeah.
All right? Everybody not hungry.
Sure.
Everybody not hungry. As I said, don't listen to gossip and don't know why you're connected. Trust what I'm saying. That person, that you have to know that. Because if Elisha listened, you'd have never crossed Jordan and Bethel and Jericho.
Yeah.
So when he stopped now, let's go here. He said, what do you want me to give you for following me all these years and getting nothing? He asked him a question. Because remember, and this is important, remember he was serving, but seemingly he was not getting anything.
Yeah.
Listen to this, folks. Listen to what I'm telling you. You listen to crazy people. Because he was following, but he wasn't driving a nice car.
Yeah.
He was following and he probably didn't have all the nice guards and things like his master. He was following.
Yeah.
You understand? He didn't, but he's serving. But he was serving because his time is going to come.
Yeah.
Right? It's time because he's in preparation. He's in preparation. It was his time to be mentored, but it was not his turn to lead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's a time. So know your time and know your turn. They're going to say it again. Know your time and know your turn. Because it could be your time, but not your turn.
Yeah.
You say, Dr. Cummings, what do you mean? Okay. Okay, you go in the bank. All right? The line, people in the line. All right? It's your time to get money because you're in the bank. That's why you're going. It's your time.
Yeah.
But is it your turn? So it could be your time, but not your turn.
Yeah.
And sometimes people could mix up time and turn.
People do that all the time.
Come on. So it was Elisha time.
Not his turn.
But not his turn.
Yeah.
So it's your time to be mentored. Not your time to have the fancy car, all that stuff and things. People laughing at you. Oh, you're following that mentor. Oh, everything you say you're doing, all kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, come on. Come on. It's your time, but it's not your turn.
Yeah.
But now, his time was coming. And he stopped and he said, tell me what you want me to give you for following me all these years and getting nothing. You know, he stopped and he think about it. You understand? He stopped and he think about it. He said, no, he could have asked for anything. Listen to this. He could have asked for one of the business. He could ask for a car. Because he saw his master did a lot of things. Now, we are on the personal development, so we're not going to go into all the spiritual dynamics of this stuff, all right? But he saw his master raise the dead. He saw his master disappear and appear. Yeah, it's in the Bible. He saw his master did a lot of things, but he didn't ask for that. You know what he asked for? He asked for the thing that could get the things to come to him. We'll say it again. He asked for the thing that could get the thing to come to him. Because if you get things, you will always have to go after things.
Yeah. And you'll lose it.
You'll lose it. Come on. So you wanted, so you got to know what you want. He said, I want that double of what you have. That's when we get a double portion.
Yeah.
What's a double? And look at what he asked for. It's a hard thing, but it's not impossible. All right, it's difficult, but it's not impossible. And he's asking for something that's never been given before. If you're serving for all that years, Keeshon, your mentor, and you reach a point now to ask for what you want, what you going to ask for? I know this is the game breaker here. Those of you who are on, folks, let me just share. My Facebook account has been hacked, so I don't have access to some of the things. So if you see posts going up, it's not me. All right, there's stuff going up there. All right. So we're gonna be on the YouTube. All right. So I know folks are in for the first time. We're gonna be on the YouTube. I want you to subscribe to this channel. I want you to share it, probably on your page, wherever. Share it. Invite someone. Okay. So we're gonna be doing YouTube, and we're gonna be doing Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. So bye-bye Facebook. Nobody locking me down like that. All right. All right. So we're still going. We have too much insight to be shut down like that. Okay. All right. So he asked him, what do you want? So I asked the question now, what do you want? Now, he said, I want a double of what you have. Because remember, he's serving this man, Keeshon. He's seeing how this man do things, you know?
Yeah.
He could ask for things, you know? Because people following and serving, you know? Some people just want a car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people just want a house.
Yeah.
All right. Some people just want money to go on a trip. Everybody want different things, you know.
Okay.
All right. But do you want generational succession? All right. Do you want to leave a legacy?
Yeah.
Do you want stuff for the next, so the third and fourth generation? The Bible said a good man leaveth an inheritance to the third and fourth generation.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Okay. And they're talking about different levels of, and let me point this. Let me share this with you. Third and fourth generation, right? So listen to this. Look how profound this is, Keeshon. All right. So before I leave, I have to leave 4 depths of wealth for my next generation, or my daughter, right?
Yeah.
So she's standing on 4 depths of wealth. She's also coming in the picture with an advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Then before she leaves now, she has to leave 4
more depths.
4 more depths. So that's 8.
Yeah. And
it goes on and on and on. Guess what? So the 4th generation will never be broken in life. It's a concept. It is biblical.
Yeah.
It's biblical. All right. So sometimes, and I say that to say, sometimes people connect. People want to be successful and wealthy and all that stuff for different reasons. Sometimes it's just for themselves. People just want to be, hey, I just want for me and my tree and be cool.
Yeah.
All right. But so he asked him now, what do you want? And he said, I want a double of what you have. In other words, I want the thing that could get things to come to me. I don't want things. All right. And you have to know what it is you want when you connect to a mentor.
Right.
Because he's carrying a lot. He's dropping a lot. All right. And just to end with that, the Bible said, guess what? He said, if you see me, when I'm taken up, you won't get it. But if you didn't see me, you can't get it. That is all he telling me. If you see me, and the thing is that, no, this is so profound. Eyes that look are common, eyes that see are rare. Yeah. It's different. So everybody looking, not seeing. Okay, so what are you seeing? What are you seeing? He said, if you see me when I'm taken up, you don't get it. So his eyes is upon him. And the Bible said both of them walk up. And then as they began to walk, a whirlwind came and took him up. Right? And he cried. He said, my father, my father. And he got a mantle. Right? He tested out his working. There's a lot into that. Okay? But look at where the school of the prophet was. Right? Right proximity, but they were looking for the right price. Okay? There was on the other side, everybody in the class, everybody in the school looking for different things.
Right.
Okay? And this is why even when you're following, you can't really be worried about what other people are doing. You understand?
Yeah.
What is your purpose for connection? What it is, and let me just iterate some of the main points I share. What are your purpose? First I talk about the touch. When you connect to a mentor, okay? Is this the person? Is this the person?
Yeah.
Right? Do you feel a connection? Okay? Because he's carrying something for you. Why that is important? Because they will tell you some things that you may not like. They will tell you some hard things that you may not want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But that is what's going to take you to get and they're really protecting you and they're building you.
Yeah.
A mentor is protecting you and he's building you, he's developing you. So he give you instructions. And if you don't have that connection, you will just
you won't do it.
You won't do it. Because remember, we're living in this independent society now. I mean, who is he? Everybody's big man.
Yeah.
Why should listen to him?
Especially in today's world.
Oh, yeah. But you talk to most of the successful people, they're mentor. Yeah. They listen to that man. They read their books. They listen to their stuff. They was in the meeting. They're there. They serve. Yeah. Okay? Because all right, time and turn. Always remember time and turn. Okay? Everybody in the class don't want the same thing. Everybody knew he was going up. Only Elisha followed him right through. Okay? So, who are you following? Also, don't be listening to gossip and all that stuff. All right? Okay? Your mentor, know for sure. Make sure you sign that disclosure. He's not perfect. She's not perfect. All right? Okay? You didn't sign up for that kind of stuff. Okay? Close your ears to those things.
Right.
Okay? Take what you come for. Focus on what you come for in the mentor-mentor relationship. Be respectful. Honor your mentor. Yeah. All right? Serve them. Have a spirit of humility. Yeah. Have a spirit of humility. Read their books. Study their product. All right? Read the books that they will send to you to read and all that stuff. Yeah. Okay? Make time to spend with them. They will invite you to go places, to take you on trips and say to listen to this. All right? They drop a lot of stuff. Little nuggets. Okay, hey, Keeshon, check out that book here. Listen to that book. Okay, because a lot is in those things. But if you just do your own thing, you just want money to buy a car. He just different reasons. Okay, but those of you who really want succession, legacy, you want to be able to leave a wealth for third and fourth generation. Inheritance. That's what we're talking about. All right. So, any last thing?
Definitely, all the information I was shared here will assist not just me, but every single person that listens. Yeah. So, thanks for that very, very powerful information.
All right.
These are not stuff that, is being taught in school either. So
no.
Of course, this is, you had to come here to get this.
Yeah. No, that's good. And your mentor may not be as he may not have more, you probably have more degree than your mentor. Yeah. But you have experience.
Correct.
Right? He has results.
Yeah.
Okay, the proof is in the pudding. It's there, you're seeing it. So you may not be articulate like you may not have you have more degree than a thermometer. Understand? And your mentor probably never even went to school.
Yeah.
All right? But he has wisdom, he has experience, and he has results. Right? That's important. The results. You could see it, evidence. Okay, and he's not talking it, but he's living it, and you could see it, evidence around him. Yeah. Okay, and also, well, you know what? One of the things is also, sometimes when somebody come to, when you're looking for somebody to mentor you, look at who those person mentor.
Okay.
All right. Look at the results. Ask, who did you mentor? Show me some of your mentees. All right. Show me some of the results. And some of you afraid to do that. You don't do it. You hear your mentor song good, or you dress good, or some kind of thing. Oh, I want you to mentor me. Oh, he had to be my mentor. Yeah. All right. He come pull up with a Benz there. All right. Oh, I want you to mentor me. Come on. And you don't know what's going on. Yeah. Right? Because the mentor-mentee relationship, it's critical. It's a whole life stuff. Because you sit with this person now and your whole life is open. Okay? And your whole life is going to be open now to this person. So do the evaluation of that mentor. All right? So those of you, what's your takeaway? Let's share your takeaway. We on the YouTube channel here. All right? But we still see in the chat here. So what's your takeaway? What's your takeaway? Dove, hey, what's up there? Ezra is on. Gardner is on. Lizanne, hey, blessings there. All right. So what's your takeaway? Just text your takeaway. That is your own. Share the live. Remember, I'm going to be going on 100 marketing and pushing now because all my numbers gone. All right, for now. All right, so I'm going to be telling you subscribe. Make sure and subscribe to the YouTube channel, every one of you there. Yeah. All right, just click that link, subscribe, and share on your WhatsApp, share on your Instagram, share on your Facebook. All right, and let them know. All right, you can't keep a good man down. Right, you can't keep Jack in the box. Yeah. Bounce back up. you know, as I say that, I remember I went a seminar I was talking about a woman, a man is an apple, and a woman is an orange. Okay. Right? So let me give you this before we go. So the man is an orange, an apple, right? You have a red apple, you have a green apple. All right. So the green apple is the boy. He's hard, and you think he's right, but he's not ready. All right. The orange now, a woman's like an orange, right? So she has an orange have plates, 76 plates, and they have a skin, have a covering. So she's covered. All right. The skin is to cover the orange. All right, because it's to protect the orange. Here, the plagues, 7 plagues, and then the plagues, there's seed. Because a woman, her life is compartmentalized. Okay. Right? So a woman could cook and take care of the children and iron clothes at the same time. Yes, and her life is compartmentalized. So, and then the orange have a seed. Now, I did this. I think I should share this.
Well, I learned here. I know I heard this one before.
All right. So I did this mentoring moment. All right. So I share this based on conversation. So I said to people, I said to women and things, be careful who you talk to. Be careful of having conversation. Yeah. Right? Because a man through conversation, he could peel your skin and enter into the compartments of your life without you knowing. Yeah. All right? Through conversation. So you could be literally on the phone talking with somebody, you don't like them. Yeah. You're not even attracted to them. Yeah. But through conversation, every night or you're talking. Yeah. Or you're talking. Then after a month or some weeks now, 10 o'clock, you're waiting on that phone to ring. Yeah. All right. And when anytime the phone ring, you're watching it. Anytime the phone vibrate, you're watching it, you're checking. The phone ring, you're checking it to see now. You probably missed the call and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Through conversation. So now why? Because through conversation, you get into the compartment of your life. Yeah. Your skin, which is the orange skin, is off. And you want to know how you get there. Yeah. Understand? But the thing about this, why I talk about the seed and the crushing, is so a man now, he could peel you, a woman, and get into the compartments of your life and squeeze you and crush you. Yeah. All right? But as a woman, when you squeeze and you crush, the seed represents the knowledge of God. All right? So what God does, he comes back now and he takes that seed and he plants you back in life again. Because the concept is you could never keep a good woman down. All right? But through conversation. So be careful of who you talk to, because they can get in the compartments of your life.
Be careful who you talk to.
And you're walking in the streets and your skin on the pavement. Yeah. You're covering on the pavement and you want to know how this man gets into my life. All right? And I don't even like him. Gosh. I can't stand this man. But you're talking to him every night. Yeah. Yeah, every night, over and over. Folks, we should do some relationship. Folks, that's what I used to do. I used to do the rules of the arena and relationship and things. Yeah. Some of the books, the only books I read was on those things. Okay. All right. So probably we could chat on that sometime. All right, folks. So blessings. Listen to me. I subscribe to the YouTube channel here. All right. Ian and Keeshon. All right. I'm not going to be on the Facebook. If you get any message from me on Facebook saying that I need money, all right, it's not me. Okay. If it's plenty money is on this page, it's me. All right. So be careful of some of this stuff. The Dr. Ian Cummings is not under my name. It's my name there, but it's not there. We're trying to get it back on things to see how it's going. Okay. Yeah. So, but just let me throw that out there. And those of you on the Facebook, just let them know we come over to here. We're doing YouTube and Instagram. So jump on my Instagram. From Friday, we're going to be doing the Instagram live. So we're going to have the camera up with the live Instagram also. All right. So stay blessed and don't be stressed.
Have a great one. Blessings.
Take care.